There was a time when he felt stuck. Not broken, just going nowhere. Every day seemed to blur into the next. He would wake up late, rush through his morning, feel regret, and then repeat the cycle. But that all changed one fateful morning. It began as a typical night, filled with empty promises to himself. Tomorrow, I'll start fresh. Yet each tomorrow dawned just like yesterday. He might not have been rich, talented, or well-connected, but he had something most people took for granted: time, or at least he thought he didn't have enough of it. One night, everything shifted. He made a simple yet profound decision. I will wake up at 5 a.m. Not for success, not for money, but simply to see what happens when he stopped running from his life. The first morning was hard, and the second even harder. Yet he persevered, determined to discover the unknown he had been avoiding. At 5 a.m., the world took on a different hue. Silence enveloped him. There was no noise, no pressure, no distractions. It was just him and his thoughts. This stillness was unsettling at first. It forced him to confront the things he often avoided: his fears, his wasted time, and his endless excuses. But eventually, that same silence transformed into his source of strength. He began to take baby steps. Just 10 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of thinking, and 10 minutes of planning his day. There were no grand goals, no overwhelming pressures, just the intention to remain consistent. Something curious began to occur. He felt a sense of control building within him. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. The transformation wasn't instantaneous. He didn't become wealthy overnight or achieve fame, but he did become disciplined. Discipline, it turns out, quietly alters everything. His mind started to clear, his actions sharpened, and his life took on a newfound sense of intention. The secret was never about waking up at 5 a.m. Instead, it was about what that early hour granted him: time to think, time to grow, and time to evolve into someone new. Life isn't transformed by grand, sweeping moments. Rather, it shifts through small, repeated choices that ultimately forge our destinies. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. to make a change. What you need is one habit that bridges the gap to your true self. One habit that you commit to that won't be broken. As the day breaks and sunlight spills over the horizon, it becomes clear. In the grand tapestry of life, it's not merely about time. It's about who you become in those quiet moments when no one is watching. Embrace the power of one habit and watch it transform your world.